Pleasant good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Turfway Park for Fridays Alive. Friday, December 12th gets underway in about 28 minutes at 5:55. 10 races this evening. Compete fast as always. Couple of sweet carryovers. Single six jackpot in the fifth, a little shy of $70,000. Super high five carryover in the nightcap in excess of $22,000. Big fields, big payoffs, lots of changes. Here we go. In the opener, 12 and 14, both scratch T-Law and only the good 12 and 14. Out of the Fridays Alive opener, a couple of additional workouts. The 7, Phraseologism, Turfway Park, 8th of December, half mile 50 and 3/5 breezing. And the 13, Spun Sun, Churchill Downs Training, 9th of December, 3/8, 39 and 1/5 breezy. As always, the opener kickstarts the early pick 5. And there they go. Only Frank knows, away a little slowly. Memes with a hustling start. So too is Nico's Derby run. The favorite Il Marchese wants to be forwardly positioned. Memes is a little quicker in the run to the 7/8. Memes from Il Marchese and Nico's Derby run. Enjoy the Kraken. Has that fourth spot, joined by Chances Taken along the inside. They share that position heading to the backstretch. Chances Taken now with the fourth spot. Enjoy the Kraken's fifth, 6 or 7 lengths off the lead. A length back to Phraseologism. He's more than a length in front of Ghost Prince, who's in the midfield spot. 2.5 to Red Hill with Spun Sun. After them, my Miley's Vow, a couple far out of it. And that is 9-pointer. And only Frank knows, so they're pretty strung out. 24 seconds thanks to Memes. Memes with a big lead. Nearly 5.5 or 6 to Il Marchese taking over the second spot. And he has a look. Here comes the favorite after Memes as they head into the far turn. Enjoy the Krakens trying to close from the outside. And Chances Taken from the rail, from between runners there. Races. Phraseologism. And also there with Phraseologism is Nico's Derby run. So it's Nico's Derby run who's actually from between runners. So they got to step up to Memes. Il Marchese and Chances Taken. Chances Taken is making his bid into second. Enjoy the Kraken from the outside. Memes has had this big healthy lead throughout. Chances Taken trying to get second with Enjoy the Kraken. Il Marchese fourth, maybe, if he can hang on. Others are closing, but nobody's going to get to Memes in the Fridays Alive opener. A wire-to-wire winner. Second and third is tight with Enjoy the Kraken and Chances Taken. Il Marchese was able to hang on for that fourth spot. 138 and 59 100ths. Wire-to-wire winner right away to start the Fridays Alive card. Number 6, Memes. Second is very tight between the 5 and the 9. Enjoy the Kraken and Chances Taken. Looks like the 1 Il Marchese hangs on for that fourth spot. 138 and 59 100ths the final time. Number 6, Memes, is in the winner's circle. Winner's circle in our paddock once again this evening. 6-year-old Bay Gelding finally gets it done in his 19th career start by Practical Joke. Out of the Bellamy Road mare, Bella Paella. Leonardo Rodriguez, the winning owner. Freddie Winston, the winning trainer. The winning jockey is Rodolfo Aguirre. It was bred in Kentucky by Jose Luis Espinoza. Exacta $41.92. The trifecta $107.43. 10-cent super $101.29. Second race will begin the early pick 4, 12 and 13. Both scratch Merlotti and More Success. Number 2, One for My Brother has an additional workout. 9th of December, Thoroughbred Trading Center. 3/8, 38 and 2/5 breezy. Second race beginning the early pick 4, 22 minutes away at 6:25. And there they go. Slow start. One for My Brother. Backstretch and Cheesesteak are showing the most pace with Surf and Zam. And here's the favorite, Turf Cat, amongst the early action, making a bid for third. Along the inside is Inchon. T.L. Cooper still one from the outside. Yolo Santiago from the extreme outside. And after them, We have my boy Rocky trying to advance with the White Silks. Vast Horizons is with the Burgundy. Then we go to Air Marshal, along with One for My Brother and Firewire and Yolo Santiago, now at the tail of the field. And it is backstretch to the 3/8, 2 lengths from Turf Cat. TL Cooper still is third. Surf and Sam has the fourth spot. Cheesesteak is being pushed on from that fifth position. 7 lengths to make up. Inchon is progressing 3 wide. He has a little bit of a look trying to close in with 6 lengths to find. Air Marshal from the inside. Then my boy Rocky Yolo Santiago towards that tail of the field as they're into the lane. TL Cooper stills up to the front. Turf Cat from the inside. Backstretch gives way. Inchon continues to improve his position. A flashy stride in the center of the track, and here he comes. Inchon makes his move. He has maintained this move from midway through the turn, and he is the winner. And they stack up for second, third, and fourth with TL Cooper still, my boy Rocky, and Surfin' Sam. 117 and 81 100ths. You could see Inchon was progressing beautifully through the turn. He was able to maintain that momentum from about the 5/16 all the way to the wire. He leveled off pretty strongly and wins by more than 2.5 on the line. 11 TL Cooper still trying to hang on for second. 7 my boy Rocky and 5 Surfin' Sam right there in the photo with him. Stand by for all the numbers. Number 3, Inchon, is in the winner's circle. A 4-year-old, a big gelding by Street Sense out of the Warfront mare Bloody Point, owned by Patsy Sullivan. Elliott Sullivan, the winning trainer. Winning jockey Samuel Bermudez. Winner was bred in Kentucky by Alpha Delta Stables LLC. 311 exacta, $595.66. 50-cent trifecta, $2,114. 62 cents. 6-3 early double, $50.93. And how about this big 10-cent superfecta, $4,994.83. Third race, a double into pick 3, 10, 13, and 14 all out. 10, 13, and 14 out of the third. 11 Illicit has an additional workout. Thoroughbred Trading Center. 6th of December, 3/8, 36 and 1/5 breezing. Our third race is named in honor of Jordan's happy birthday. And the third race is in 21 minutes at 6:55. And there they go. Showing plenty of pace is Lady Authentic. Pickleball Queen was squeezed shortly after the start. So the favorite, Lady Authentic, straight to the front from Ides of the March and Story Channel from the far outside. Lady Authentic is the quickest. Ides of the March vying for second with Sister Mary Margaret. Story Channel has that fourth position. Illicit from the far outside covers Lovar. Running with them is Blue Opal from the inside. That group of 3, a little less than 6 off the pace. More than a length and a half back to Night Birdie. She's in that midfield position, a little more in front of 3 gals. That is Anunaki and Benet. And towards the tail is Pickleball Queen. So with the lead, the favorite, Lady Authentic, 2 lengths back to Ides of the March and Sister Mary Margaret. Almost 3.5 back to Story Channel, the lone mare, racing with Lovar. And there goes Night Birdie with an aggressive bid from between runners at the 3/8. She's making a move into that 5th position or 6th position, and she's trying to quicken 3 deep. And she does have momentum. Blue Opal tried to go with her. Night Birdie going better. Then go farther back on the field to Benet. And Benet is towards the tail with a Nunaki. And at the back, Pickleball Queen and Illicit. Lady Authentic set the pace. Sister Mary Margaret's getting closer with Ides of the March. And Night Birdie continues to close. She's in the 2 path, but she's going to have to hustle more than 4 off the lead. Sister Mary Margaret's up to a narrow lead. Sister Mary Margaret comes away with the lead, puts away Lady Authentic, and there are no other threats. Sister Mary Margaret's the winner. From Lady Authentic, Ides of the March checks in 3rd, and 4th place goes to Night Birdie. 139 and 25 100ths. Walter Rodriguez continues his winning ways here at Turfway Park for the 2025 holiday meet. Sister Mary Margaret, 139 and 25 100ths. Nice trip, staying relatively close to the favorite Lady Authentic, the pacemaker. Put away that rival, and nobody was ever a threat thereafter. One Sister Mary Margaret first from the 7 Lady Authentic. Third place 9, Ides of the March, and fourth place number 3, Night Birdie. Sister Mary Margaret's in the winner's circle. 3-year-old Bay Filly by Catholic Boy out of the Lemon Drop Kid mare. Tomora. Owned by Barrett Partners LLC. Troy Newton is the winning trader. Walter Rodriguez, the winning jockey. Sister Mary Margaret was bred in Kentucky by Pamela Garton. And tonight's third race is in the books officially. 1793, 17 exact at $20.96. 179 trifecta, $33.45. The double 3-1, $45.22. 10-cent super, $19.22. 6-3-1 early pick 3, $61.95. Fourth race offers a mid-pick 4 on this 10-race card. 8, 12, and 14 all scratch from the 4th. The 13 draws in. 1 Statement Made, 3 pounds over. 5 Baytown Storm, 4 pounds over the weight. 7 Nice Shot Doug, 2 pounds over. 3 Halter Boy. Ownership line should read owner trainer Jerry Dixon Jr. Mid-pick 4 in the 4th, 23 minutes away. The Frontiersman will be very wide entering the first turn, and also Yurasoop will be caught a little wide. Looks like he's going to get to the 2 path utilizing some speed. So it is leading with the lead from Yurasoop. Statement Made. Mondrick's up close with the Frontiersman. Halter Boys 4 lengths off the lead. Nice Shot Doug a little less than 5 from the front. 2.5 clear to Baytown Storm outside of Atlantic Dancer. The last 2 are Salvo Trigger and Incredible. Leading, and Walter Rodriguez to the 5/8 a length. The Frontiersman wants to push from the far outside, covering Yurasoop. Statement Made decides to back off the battle from the inside along the rail. Halter Boy is 3 deep. Mondrick in the 2 path. Nice Shot Doug has been deep throughout. He's 4 wide heading into the turn. Incredible's committed to a 5 wide rally at the 3/8. Baytown Storm from the inside. Also amongst that group there races Salvo Trigger, and there is one really struggling at the back. That's Atlantic Dancer, leading at 4-5 in hand. He's the leader. The rest are being pushed on, especially the Frontiersman. Statement Made's trying to get out from the inside trip. Far outside races. Nice Shot Doug. It's leading with the lead. Leading has led throughout. Plenty of pursuers. Salvo Trigger up the inside. Incredible to the stand side. It's leading with the lead. Incredible's chasing him to the wire, but leading has too much left in the tank. And it's another one for leading jockey Walter Rodriguez. Leading all the way from Incredible, Salvo Trigger, and Nice Shot Doug for 4. Another wire-to-wire winner. Leading, and Walter Rodriguez. Walter is absolutely on fire to start the holiday meet. 6 Incredible looks like he's up for second, so the 2 grays will finish 1-2. We will need that photo for the second spot. The final running time 1:45 and 68/100. Number 11 Leading is in the winner's circle. A 4-year-old Grey Arona gelding by Uncle Mo out of the Medaglia d'Oro Mare Savings Account. By Hartman Stable. Todd Cady and Ty Leatherman. Doug O'Neill's the winning trader. Back-to-back for our leading jockey, Walter Rodriguez. The winner was bred in Kentucky by Rapoli Stable. Tonight's 4th race named in honor of BMP Trash Lot Trot. Folks, thank you for spending your Fridays alive here at the races. Big crowd there in the winner's circle. Winner's circle in the paddock this evening. Exacta $18.60, trifecta $143.25, 111 Walter Rodriguez daily double $8.25. 3-1-11 pick 3 $40.53. Nice 10-cent superfecta, 11,697, the winning combination. That superfecta is worth $511.85. Fifth race will begin tonight's 20-cent single six jackpot. The carryover is just a little shy of $70,000. Scratches 7 and 14 from the fifth. Daytona Dan and Bizwiz. 13 draws in. 10 Great White, a jockey change to Alex Yard. And the 12 represented has an additional workout. That was here at Turfway Park on the 28th of October. 5/8, 1 minute and 4/5 breezing out of the gate. And there they go. Very slow start, no more kings. Mayweather is flashing plenty of foot with Telecaster. Ghetto Fancy, numbers game wants to go. Brave Force is up close to the action outside of House of David. From the far outside, races represented. In behind them is Unauthorized midfield. Further out on the field is Great White along with Just Money. Also there amongst them is Canterville towards the tail of the field. We have at the back of the pack there, House of David headed by Ghetto Fancy. Telecaster has slipped away to the lead, and Great White is pursuing him from second. Mayweather from the inside is third, and from the outside goes Just Money. Just Money's trying to close, and how about Brave Force? Brave Force has some foundation in his quarter, and he's beginning to show some interest. Top of the lane, Telecaster is the leader. Brave Force needs somewhere to go behind Great White. Farther out is Ghetto Fancy, making up a lot of ground with Canterville. And here's Canterville and Ghetto Fancy as Great White comes away with the lead. Great White, Ghetto Fancy, Canterville, and Brave Force. Great White. Big, strong, good-looking individual gets it done at first asking. Canterville's in a photo for second with Ghetto Fancy, and Brave Force had some traffic issues. Could only manage fourth. Great White, once bitten, twice shy in his first look. 110 and 37/100ths. Big, strong, good-looking individual getting it done at first asking. 11-1 in the upset. Tight for second between the 9 and the 2. We know that the 6 Brave Force checked in fourth for the Super. Stand by for the numbers. 10 Great White is in the winner's circle. Good-looking debut from this 2-year-old gray-road gelding by Volatile out of the Uncle Mo mare, Kelly Bag. By 3 Chimneys Farm LLC along with John Ennis. John is the winning trader, winning jockey Alex Ishar. Great White was bred in Kentucky by Stud TNT LLC. Dead heat second place between the 2 and the 9. Ghetto Fancy, Canterville. Double 11, 10, $30.80. Early pick 4, $1,002.10. 10-2 exacta, $97.96. 10-9 exacta, $76.34. 10-2-9 trifecta, $146.40. 10-9-2 trifecta, $174.13. 10-2-9-6 10-cent super, $158.26. Early pick 5, $2,017.09. 4 out of 5, $21.34. 111-10 pick 3, $77.27. One more 10-cent super to rattle off. $10-9-2-6, $171.04. Race 6 starts our late pick 5. Scratch the 6 scoop. Race 6 is named in honor of Merry Christmas, Lisa Lloyd from Bruce, Cooper, and Tank. The 6th in about 20 minutes. And there they go. Sweet Baby Ray and Barb's Vortex. Honey Red is there. Isolé makes 4 of them gunning for this lead. Jay's Naughty Kitten comes away in good order, isolated in that 5th spot after her. Races Yari Dat with Trey Francais, and Teardrop Tiara is the last of the 8 fillies and mares. Sweet Baby Ray and Isolé are side by side. And Barb's Vortex is in a beautiful spot, pursuing the top 2 from 3rd, 2.5 off the lead. 2 clear of Jay's Naughty Kitten. from the outside. Races Yari Dat, Honey Reds from the inside. How about Teardrop Tiara making up ground rapidly? She's wide through the turn, but she is closing in nicely. At the back, Trey Francais with Honey Red. Sweet Baby Ray and Isolé. Barb's Vortex gets the run of the race. Can she take advantage? She's asked for a little run. Yari Dat trying to progress up the inside, and Trey Francais is also trying to quicken in. Teardrop Tiara never kicked it into gear after showing some promise. It's Isolé and Sweet Baby Ray, and here's Yari Dat. Yari Dat with momentum. She's the one to key onto the outside, and there she is at 6-1. Yari Dat from Sweet Baby Ray, Isolé, and Trey Francais. Yari Dat with that inside trip through the turn, tips into the clear at about the 8th pole and comes over the top on the two pacemakers. 117 and 61/100ths. 6-1 in the upset to start this late pick 5. Tight photo 2nd and 3rd. Stand by for the numbers. Yari Dat is a 4-year-old Abbey filly by Raison Dat out of the Unbridled Song Mare. True Love is Yare. By Scott Collins and Stanley Fleckenstein. Nancy Adams, the winning trader, winning jockey, Oscar Villarreal. Yari Dat was bred in Kentucky by Emerald Q Partners Incorporated along with TCR Ranch. 6 named in honor of Merry Christmas, Lisa Lloyd from Bruce, Cooper and Tank. Prices are up on the board, that exact of $173.64, 397 trifecta, $314.40, 1110 pick 3, $213.22. 10-3 double, $289.07, 10-cent super, $3,972, $351.15. 7th race begins the late pick 410 Causeways Joy. Ownership line is Nancy Deloney and Frank Shoup. Late pick 4 starting in the 7th race, 23 minutes away at 8:55. And there they go. Easter Promise squeezed a little bit at the start. On for the front there, we have My Secret Dreams and River Waveney. Chiquita's Way is pushing, and Tactical Command comes away in good order. She is in that 4th spot. So along the inside, making the pace there is My Secret Dreams. Right there with her, River Waveney and Chiquita's Way. In the 4th position is Tactical Command. Firebird Sweets 5th from the rail. Don't Mind If I Do runs with them. 6th, 3 deep, 3 off the pace. Better than 2 lengths to Ruby Ruby. Here's the favorite in a midfield spot. More than a length back to Denise Says No with Voluntold. They are 2.5 lengths in front of Easter Promise. Shadoni is second last. And the early trailer is Causeways Joy. So they race up the backstretch run. And with the lead, My Secret Dreams, pressed along by River Waveney. And from the outside, Chiquita's Way. Firebird Sweet remains in touch, saving ground. Tactical Command to her outside, and Don't Mind If I Do with an overland trip to the far outside. 4 to find at the 3/8. Ruby Ruby is a good 5 from the front, trying to find an inside passage. I'm going to Voluntold. Easter Promise is trying to circle rivals to the far outside. Denise Says No is third last. Shadoni second last, and Causeways Joy's uninterested. Top of the lane, and here's River Waveney. And here comes Easter Promise, sustaining this big run, but lugging in and impeding Firebird Sweet. Easter Promise from the outside to the inside, lugging in all the way to the rail. She has opened up. River Waveney fights for second with Firebird Sweet. Shadoni late on the scene. Easter Promise very green, but she's the winner at 10-1. Look at her. How erratic is this young girl? Firebird Sweet definitely had her momentum stalled just a bit. 146 and 43/100ths. Easter Promise. Boy, if she could figure it out, maybe she'd be all right. Extremely green in victory. Big move through the turn from Easter Promise. And then she decided, hey, I think it's a lot more exciting down on the inner rail. How about the action under the wire there? Getting a little airborne in the concluding stages. Very, very erratic and green little girl. She'll get better from here. Easter Promise at 10 to 1, 146 and 43 100ths. One Firebird Sweet. Ran well, dealing with the antics from Easter Promise. 6 Shadoni and a big number up for third. Photo for fourth. Stand by until results have been declared official. In the winner's circle is the unofficial winner, the 4 Easter Promise, a 2-year-old to Bay filly by Tacitus of the Uncle Mo mare. Ooh la la cool. Uncle Mo having a big night. Tim Holland owns, along with Kelly Holland and Norman Lee Bush. Justin Wojcicki is the winning trainer, the winning jockey. Antioco Margia. Exacta $214.42. Big trifecta $685.84. 3-4 double $98.76. 10-3-4 pick 3 $539.95. So the single 6 has a pretty good pick 3 to start it. Mid pick 4 is a nice one, $2,093.43. 10-cent super, $806.39. 3 more races to go on Fridays Alive. 1, 3, and 8 are out of the 8th, beginning the late pick 3, 20 minutes away. Don't forget, fans, Fridays Alive with live entertainment, 9 p.m. It just started about 8 minutes ago. Bourbon and Brew for dueling pianos. And there they go. Temporarily Forever wins the start, clears away. Mint Driven's up close with Storm Bay, as lucky as the 4th spot. Peaches Point from the rail is 5th, right there with her Cha Cha Chaka. Sweet Enchantment will be wide entering the first turn, and the early trailer is Tuenda. Temporarily Forever popped the starting gate. She dictates the terms from Mint Driven and Storm Bay in the 3rd spot. As lucky 4th outside of Peaches Point. Sweet Enchantment 3 deep. Cha Cha Chaka bides her time, content with her placing 2nd last, 6 clear of Tuenda. So they race to the backstretch run, and Temporarily Forever has the lead to herself. 2 lengths from Mint Driven, who follows. Storm Bay's relatively close from 3rd. Call it about 3 off the lead. Big break of 7 lengths to As Lucky with Peaches Point. A length and a half to Cha Cha Chaka and Sweet Enchantment. And nothing from Tuenda, who's way back yonder. They race up the backstretch. 25 seconds the opening quarter, 49 and a half. Temporarily Forever and Mint Driven 1-2 throughout. Storm Bay is 3rd. Peaches Point has the 4th spot. We're going to Sweet Enchantment, As Lucky. Cha Cha Chaka has to go from there. She's going to have to fly. Cha Cha Chaka has a lot of work to do. She's not even in the screen yet along the inside as they race to the top of the lane, and Temporarily Forever has the lead. Temporarily Forever, the one to come and catch. Storm Bay is 2nd, making a bid for that spot. Cha Cha Chaka still far back with a furlong to travel, and Temporarily Forever has led the entire trip. Sweet Enchantment makes a move for 2nd, currently held by Storm Bay. Temporarily Forever, she's the winner throughout. Wire-to-wire winner from Storm Bay, Mint Driven, Sweet Enchantment, and As Lucky. Nothing temporary about this girl's score. Number 6, Temporarily Forever. Another one for Antioco Margia. 6, Temporarily Forever. Pop the starting gate, never looks back. 3-way photo for the balance. 145 and 50 100ths the running time. Race 8 is official, and here is Temporarily Forever. That's 2 in a row for this gal. Another victory over the Topita here at Turfway. 2 of her 3 lifetime scores right here in Florence, Kentucky. A 4-year-old dark bay brown filly by Creative Cause out of the Street Cry mare Wavy. She waved bye-bye to the field, that's for sure. She's owned by Hilburn Racing Stable LLC. Robert Klein, the winning trainer, and the winning jockey is Antioco Margia. Back-to-back for Antioco. 6-11, 4-10, top 4 finishers, 3-4-6, pick 3, another big pick 3 on the Fridays Alive card, $437.58. 6-11 exacta, $94.84, 6-11 4 trifecta $119.29. The double, Antiocho's double. I'll get back to that one. A little bit shy of $200. Back to back for Mr. Murgia. $184.80. 10-cent super, $126.37. Ninth race begins the late daily double. 3 and 7 stay in the barn. Scratch 3 and 7 from the ninth. 21 minutes away. 9:57 is the post time. And there they go. Very awkward beginning for Good Men Are Scarce. Breeze in Town wins the start from Clapping. Also up close is Tap, Tap, Tap It In, along with Pulgarcito from the inside. Gung Ho races outside of the gray. Know Who You Are. Malibu is in that midfield spot, and he's a little less than 6 off the lead. 2 clear of Come On Pop, flanked by Air Cav. And Good Men Are Scarce made a mess of the start. He's at the back, so they race to the 3/8. Breeze in Town and Clapping are side by side. Tap, Tap, Tap It In, launching his charge 3 wide. Pulgarcito from the inside. Know Who You Are is 3 lengths off the lead. Come On Pop has more than 5 to find in the run to the quarter pole. It's about 2.5 lengths to Malibu, Air Cav, Good Men Are Scarce, and Gung Ho. Top of the lane, and Breeze in Town's the one to step up to. Pulgarcito gets away from the inside, tries to bridge the gap. 2.5 to find past the 8th pole. Know Who You Are is 3rd, but Breeze in Town is strong. Look at this one level off in the run to the line. Good looking score. Very powerful victory. Second got tight between Know Who You Are and Pulgarcito. Air Cav for 4th. Eye-catching victory, 6 Breeze in Town. Put that one in your stable mail. That was a good-looking victory. Leveled off beautifully inside the final furlong. Comes home like a good thing. Comes home in a little more than 24 seconds. Good-looking win right there. 6 Breeze in Town at 7-2. Got very tight for second and third. Stand by for the numbers. 110 and 13/100ths the final running time. Good-looking winner in the winner's circle, 6 Breeze in Town. 3-year-old dark mare brown gelding by Speightstown out of the English Channel mare. Brielle's Appeal by Dixiana Farm. Dixiana Farms LLC. It was bred in Kentucky by his owners. Brendan Walsh, the winning trader. The Axeman Luan Machado, the winning jockey. 466 pick 3, $454.83. 6-2 exacta, $48.80. 629 trifecta, $72.85. 6-6 double, $84.97. 10-cent super, $50.34. 10th and final on the Fridays Live card. 7 and 14 both scratched. 13 draws in. $22,000 plus super high 5 carryover. The nightcap in 20 minutes. And there they go. Beautiful beginning. Out for the lead is Western Boy along with Hurricane Express. Pack a Lunch is showing pace from the inside. And also there is Aubrey's Max. On the front end, Western Boy. Western Boy stretching out this evening, making the pace from Hurricane Express and Aubrey's Max. Here's final scene with an early rush into the leader line. Tommy the Train comes away running in that 5th position. And farther out in the field races Rachel's Wagon. Pack a Lunch settles off the pace. Nepali Joe runs with them in the 2 path, 7 lengths off the lead. Break of more than 3.5. Back to Ando. Ando is racing with Weekend Ravelli. And farther on the field is Billy White Shoes. And at the back of the pack there, one at the back marker, Vino Dominus. So it's Western Boy and Hurricane Express, 1-2. Final scene sharing 3rd with Aubrey's Max. Tommy the Train's in the 5th spot, 3 or 4 wide heading into the 3rd. Nepali Joe has some run. He just needs somewhere to go. Trying to close in is Rachel's Wagon, 4 off the lead. They go to Pack a Lunch. Pack a Lunch has been headed by Billy White Shoes. Weekend Ravelli 3rd last. Ando 2nd last. Nothing yet from Vino Dominus. Final scenes up to the front to tackle Western Boy. How about Nepali Joe? He's been getting a nice trip. He's to the stand side. He has a little bit of a look, and Aubrey's Max right there to his inside. Aubrey's Max going a little better than Nepali Joe. Aubrey's Max, Nepali Joe to the outside. Aubrey's Max and Nepali Joe. Final scene fighting on. Aubrey's Max in the nightcap. Look at his number. 49-1. Aubrey's Max and final scene in Nepali Joe. Those are the three vying for this top spot. Aubrey's Max at a huge number. That deserves a holy Toledo. Aubrey's Max at 49-1 posted first. Gets very tight for second. Final scene in Nepali Joe. Billy White Shoes fourth. Western Boy fifth. 3 is the winner. Tight for second and third. 138 and 39/100ths the final tie. Aubrey's Max is in the winner's circle. Second look for this 3-year-old dark bay or brown gelding by looking at Lucky out of the Atticus mare Princess Aubrey, owned by SJS Stables. Winning trainer is Lacey Pierce. Winning jockey Jonathan Kurtzinger. 3, 11, 13, 9, 8. Top 5 finishers. Late pick 3, 663, $1,022.22. 311 exacta, $2,107.16. 311 13 trifecta, $2,781.75. 63 late double, $158.84. Couple of sweet carryovers into Saturday. Get you those numbers here in just a bit. All right, that late pick 4 is $15,006.45. 10-cent super, $6,110.22. Late pick 5, $143,701.79. 4 out of 5, $714.93. Couple of awesome carryovers into Saturday synthetic championships evening. $102,000 plus in that 20-cent single six, $102,924.51. Super high five carryover to the nightcap, $41,790.05. So nearly $103,000 for the 20-cent single six, and nearly $42,000 for the super high five carryover. That's a wrap on Friday's Alive Synthetic Championships. Tomorrow night, our second annual Synthetic Championships. 4 stakes races, $250,000 apiece, bulky fields. Top jockeys, Flavian Pratt, Irad Ortiz Jr., our excellent jockeys here on the Colony here at Turfway Park. What a night it's going to be, Synthetic Championships evening. 5:55 first post 10 races. That's it for Friday's Alive. Plenty of great opportunities on the gaming floor. Bourbon and brew with some entertainment. Sure hope you had a great Friday's Alive when leaving the track. Please drive very carefully. We'll see you tomorrow for the Synthetic Championships. This has been Racing from Turfway Park. Good night, everyone.